Hey guys, Erin Nicole, creator of the Move Happy movement. So how can I, Erin Nicole, and Move Happy empower you to choose joy more despite maybe going through pain? So a few different ways. I've got a few options for you, depending on your budget and goals, of course. Number one, you could buy my book, Whole Life Affirmations, either digital print or you can, which is on my website, or you could go straight to Amazon and order it if you want it. It's a soft cover that'll be shipped to your door. 2A, you can buy the Move Happy Facilitator program if you're a mental health group facilitator working with patients and you desire to combine positive psychology, journaling, group discussion, and workouts with minimal equipment, but you don't want to, make up your own curriculum. 2B, if budget is tight, you can buy the Move Happy Participant Journal, 1 copy per person in your group, please, and do 1 journal prompt per day, 4 days a week for 16 weeks, which would be just the same as the program that I actually ran in the psych hospital where I created it, or you can stretch it out. Maybe you meet just once a week. It's customizable to your needs, 2C, if you are at a state psych hospital in the United States, I know you have $0 budget because my team, when I worked in the treatment mall, we had $100 to split each month between 15 staff. So $100 divided by 15 is about $6.66. If I did my math correctly, you can double check on a calculator, but I couldn't even buy 1 dumbbell that's heavier than 10 pounds, and I definitely couldn't buy 2. So I had to get super creative on how we could work out with minimal equipment. And I did this at 0 cost to the hospital. And I also did it during my free time outside of my work hours because I was so motivated, because they brought healing to me. They were kind to me when I lost my father my first week on the job. So I would love your help. And in exchange, if you are interested and you work at a psych hospital in the United States, what I'm looking for are test hospitals to kind of do a beta program for our white paper research that we're about to like officially get launched. Because I did my own study, right? But there's that bias of, if you are the person that's facilitating and you also are providing the surveys, are they answering it in the way you want them to answer it, or is it actually doing something for them? So I want to make sure my program is valid, which is going to help my company and everything become accredited. So if you don't have a budget, but you're interested in being a part of this study, please email me directly or DM me your email and I will be in touch. So what you would need to do is, of course, be a part of it, do the surveys and whatnot. My goal, state hospitals and or maybe universities that are offering this, my goal would be, of course, the 4 corners of the United States, because that would be really ideal to have 4 participating in it, maybe a 5th one in Texas because it's so big. But I'll take what I can get from you guys. The reason why we do in research from different geographical locations is because people might act a certain way in certain areas, and we want to be able to differentiate. Is it the area? Is it the region? Is it race? Is it ethnicity? Is it gender? Like, how can we make sure this is a sound study? So if you're interested in being a part of it, get me your email. So you will be required to keep trackable data for the study in exchange for the cost of the program waived, because I myself am not focused on money. I want to make an impact with everyone. So in addition to working at a psychiatric hospital in like a group therapy setting, what also would be like a requirement for this, it's not like a quick turnaround, like your patients come in for like a 21-day detox and then they leave. That would not be ideal for this program. It's 16 weeks. So what I'm looking for is people that work in a psych hospital that do group therapy for 180 days minimum, so their long-term stay. So email me directly, Erin@themovehappy.com. That's ERIN at the little @ the THEMOVEHAPPY.com. Third way I can help you choose joy despite going through some pain is you can actually apply to become a certified Move Happy middle school coach. If you work in the school systems, I am looking for PE teachers and or athletic, maybe you're a coach or you're aspiring to be a coach and you do have a background in the exercise sciences. So I was going to launch this a few weeks back, but let's be real, I'm always going to be authentic with you guys. My customer that was like my main person, their family member is going through hospice. And so they naturally are not able to do this right now because their family is number one, and I would put my family first as well. So I've decided to shift the date of launch for our first certification program to February 2022. So this gives you some time if you're just now hearing about it, or you got to get some money together for, after Christmas and whatnot. So I'm really excited about this. You will gain access to materials to help your students have and express more empathy and plant seeds of intrinsic motivation to exercise for their mental health. You'll also gain lifetime access, as long as it's available online, to the VIP Elite Leadership course, which dives deeper into workout design and a variety of meditation techniques valued at over $3,000. You'll also receive over $99 of Move Happy swag as a bonus. And last but not least, I think this is my personal favorite gift to you, a bonus to you. I am paying for up to $250 of your continuing education credits for you to become a Move Happy certified coach. So not only are you going to get a certification and have a license to coach in your middle school, but you're also going to help keep your teaching certificate current by taking this workshop. So what it is, it's a 2-day workshop certification done live online, unless your school absolutely wants me to fly there. It does cost a little bit more for me to go in person for my time and flights and whatnot. So you want to DM or email me for the application, and I will send you over the information. I'm closing the class at 5 people so that I can provide the best value and attention to you. So if you're interested, you know how to get me your information. The fourth way that you can choose joy, I can help you to choose joy despite maybe going through some pain. If you are a veteran, first responder, family member, or friend, and you enjoy music, send me your email to be invited to my free concert series through my nonprofit, Erin Nicole Ministries. And you'll get to connect with other like-minded professionals, and you'll also be entertained by me, and I usually will have some guest musicians as well. Life's more fun together with trusted people than by ourselves. So next year we're going to be doing them quarterly concerts, and the next one's going to be in February. Date to be determined, TBD. Our keynote speaker is Future Kane. Super excited, super person. Regards to diversity and inclusion, Future actually helped connect me to guests this year, as well as musicians. Super grateful for her. Super grateful. So excited for you to hear her story if you haven't yet. If number 5 is the final one. If you'd like to be a sponsor of number 4, Erin Nicole Ministries, my veteran and first responder nonprofit, you can donate any amount, $1, 10 cents, million. You can donate however much you want in the comments section below. And I'm going to tell you the long-term vision of this. So I will, with a team, we will be building a physical home where I'll be living at. This is a spa retreat for any veteran and first responder to come, relax, meet me, meet the musicians, create music in the studio, maybe ride some horses on the property, play with my canine retired dogs, and meet other veterans and first responders that happen to be staying that same week or, a few days. If we happen to be having the live concert while you are staying, or said guests are staying, this is where it gets exciting. You get to meet the musicians. You also, of course, you get to meet me, any of the keynote speakers and whatnot. You do signed autographs and everything. This will be the prototype facility. It's called the Healing Harmony Place. Thanks to Nikki, my president, we came up with that name together. There's going to be locations in every single state in the United States. So if you're stationed in a new area, you will have free or super low budget priced place to stay, to take your spouse for a weekend, or maybe go see an old battle buddy that you used to be stationed with and now you're retired and you're like feeling disconnected from people. The rest of the time when no one is at the home, I will be designing more programs and music to help people with mental illness globally. That is my purpose. We need land, we need building supplies, and we need people to build it, because you don't want to trust me with a hammer. I can paint, I can help people paint, but that's about the extent of my physical skills in home labor design building. We do have an architect that is donating his hours for the project. Thanks, Micah, for stepping up to the plate through Arcuity. And I know it's my design purpose, and I believe that the right people will come together to make this possible. God would not have put this dream in my heart in 2018 for no reason. So my lifetime goal is to be able to live off of 10% and to be able to give away 90% of my income. So any donations will help me to be able to multiply and give away to others, as Bishop T.D. Jakes has said on multiple occasions through his sermons, of what women do when you give them money, when you give them resources. If I've added any value to you through my content this week, it would mean the world to me if you would share this. Share this post, share it with a friend, tag somebody below, whatever sharing means for you. I love you guys so much. And if you do decide to purchase any products or services through Move Happy, make sure you email me a copy of your receipt, and I'm donating 30% to a mental health organization of your preference. If you don't have a preference, I'll use that 30% towards helping to build out our nonprofit life goals. And then an additional 10% I donate to your local chapter of Big Brothers Big Sisters. I've been a Big since we got matched in, I believe, February of 2016. And although I moved across the country, I stay connected with her. My keynote speakers from this last concert this week, Kara actually is a graduate of Notre Dame, and my little sis Joanna dreams of going to Notre Dame one day. So she's syncing up with her to help her be able to travel and visit the college to see if it's a right fit for her. So I know the power and impact we can make on our youth in our society, and I know the power and impact it has on us as adults when we help a little kid through mentoring. They're going to get a mentor. Whether or not it's a good mentor, it's up to us. So I'm excited and honored to be able to use some of those monies to help with a cause that's so great. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this long video. This week has been really healing for me, sharing these videos. I hope it's been healing for you. Don't forget to tell someone you love them today. Drop a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 below. Let us know what you're choosing today. All right. See you next week.